goodness. Neil, you're quick on the off, as they say. Quick on the off. I hadn't even let my hair down. Neil, thank you so much for sharing out some Muramanga memberships. Wow, I'm really going... My hair is very Space Wolf-esque today. Oh, crikey. I'm using a product from Lush, which is embiggened your hair. I think we can safely say it works. Space Wolf's hair. Hello, Robbie. Hi, Sean. Hello, Dartharus. Oh, Robbie, I wonder if Mike Lee would be interested in the adventures of the Well Inspectorate. He would have to do the comic book, wouldn't he? Did we ever get to creating a motto? I think we have a bunch of mottos, Dartharus. Sean, get him to inspect one well and he'll be hooked. Neil, presumably our HQ is in Wells with satellite offices in Motherwell and Wellingborough, and our patron is, of course, Orson Welles. Didn't Orson turn out to be a bit problematic? I can never remember. Robbie, that was quite intense. Ooh, never thought an author would join us live. Smiley, all credit to Mira. All credit to Mike, to be fair. Gary Pilkington, hello, welcome. Sean, don't forget Wellington, New Zealand, Neil. Amazing. Our Antipodean HQ. So, congratulations, Dom Elfkicker, Clegatron, Peter Dyer, and Saisao and Mooch for getting gifted your Muramanga memberships. I did notice we had quite a drop in memberships because we didn't really do a proper live last week. We did the Disney live, which meant that it wasn't really proper in terms of memberships or anything. So I'm sorry if you've lost a membership, peeps, but you can buy your own membership. Yeah, it was great that you got some lovely regulars there. Neil says, Gary, not sure how you always seem to dodge the membership gifting. Robbie says, can anyone remember where we got to? Hi, Alex again. Hello again, Philip. Caprice, cheers the embiggened hair. Isn't it fabulous? I mean, you just get what you came for. You get what you pay for. Hi, should I just do the stream like this? Mulligan and her hairstyle. Fat Rascal, hello, good evening. I literally wasn't expecting it to go this big and it's been tied up all day. So, good to know. Fabulously voluminous hair. Hello again, Stuart. Caprice, I whelm in my well and what's well is well. Gary says, I use 3 ad blockers, the downside of which also blocks gifts too. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Gary, but yay, no ads. Tony, Hair Bear Bunch. Oh, Fat Rascal, fantastic. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Oh, it's just making me verify it's you to come back into the chat. What the hell? This has never happened before. I am me, Google. I just cannot remember my password and I have to look it up. Please, gosh, let me have saved it. No, not the phone on low battery. Never rains but pours. Okay, you join me looking up my Google Mail password, which is really long. Why did I use so many numbers? I can't see what anyone is saying. They might be saying really fun things and I'm missing them. Okay, let's try. Oh, 2-step verification? I don't know if this is gonna work. Is this gonna work? Gosh darn it. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll figure something else out. Let me see if I can go into another chat. YouTube. Okay. It's really slowing us down, you guys. I'm absolutely knackered, though, this evening, to be fair. Don't really... Oh, no, we're having the thing where my phone won't show me the chat either. Crikey. Okay, let me jump out of there. Go to my tube here. What if everyone's left in all this time? I wouldn't blame them. Okay. Oh, look, there we are. There I am, laughing at myself. So, as I was saying, thank you so much, Fat Rascal, for gifting a bunch of memberships. So thank you so much. And congratulations, Ben Hall, Sean Julie, Everest Kale, Duncan and Jude Governor. Welcome to Mirrormanga YouTube membership. Thank you so much, Rascal. Tony, Google not recognised your hair. Neil, well done for having two-factor activation active. Tony, Mr. Pugh would vouch for you. Yes, we have. Mr. Pugh is in the house. We've also got all of our usual features and everything is incoming. I've got my cup of tea this evening. It is a Darjeeling, my loves. How exciting is that? We're really living it up on the channel this evening. Right, let me try this password shenanigan again. Search passwords. The problem is, because OBS is like a different login place, it won't let you go forward and back or log in when you have to do anything a little bit extra. Enter my password. Paste. Show password. Okay. Next. Two-step verification. Your device will ask you, try again. Check your phone. Yes, we can do it this way. We're gaming the system. This is the first mission of the... What's the first reel of Let's Play with Mirrormanga? Everything is a nightmare. I believe we're in, peeps. Hooray! Well, welcome. Come one, come all to Mirrormanga in Fighting Fantasy Adventures, Caverns of the Snow Witch. And tonight we are starting with a fact all about Nashville, because that is where the amazing Mike Lee comes from. So in tribute to Mike Lee, the author of Fallen Angels and writer for White Wolf and a bunch of different games and Amazing Human, here is our fact of the day. The fact of the day: Nashville has the only replica of the Greek Parthenon in the world. It was built in 1897 as part of the Tennessee Centennial Exposition and is now a popular tourist attraction. Who knew? The replica is a full-scale reproduction of the Parthenon in Athens, Greece, and is made of concrete, brick and plaster. So, fantastic. And we have our celebrity birthday. Happy birthday today to Elizabeth Berkley, who is one of my favourite films. So bad it's good. Showgirls, and was also in Saved by the Bell. So, Fat Rascal says, apologies if I just lurk, but it's a bit of a spicy one with the parents tonight. I shall be with you in spirit. Oh, Rascal, I hope everything goes okay. I know parent stuff is tricky. Hello, Salad Days. Don't worry about missing the interview. It's there for the rest of our lives now. Everyone prep the messenger pigeons to give the directions for tonight's adventure. Yes, Fat Rascal, we are all wishing you lots of love and joy and hope everything goes okay this evening. We're there with you in spirit. Neil Adams, I'm going to say no because I don't want you to come and yell at me if you do watch it and have a certain reaction. It's trash. It's like super trashy. It's like so bad it's good. So we continue our magic candle quest. Oh, yellow's falling out. So, as far as I remember, I believe we've done all of these. I think we did the red from another packet. I'm sure we've done blue. I can't remember. Basically, I had to buy 2 packets, and I don't know where the other ones have gone. So, Robbie, Showgirls is possibly the worst film ever made. See, Neil, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it unless you like trash. So let's have a pick. What candle will we like this evening to start the proceedings? We have purple, green, yellow, blue, red or pink. I think this one is the pink one. Should it be green for Caliban and Dark Angels? Oh, It's all falling out. Right, we better decide quickly. Please pop into the chat what you'd like to see. Can everybody hear the car alarm? That car alarm goes off so many evenings, and when it's summer and it's hot, I just want to keep my door open. Can you please sort your car? Why do they let car alarms go off for so long? Why isn't there a limit? I'm going to send a petition to Parliament. Oh, it's gone. Yay. My Salad Days. What about Howard the Duck? That is another bad movie. Tony says blue. Robbie says yellow. Everest says purple. Philip says green. Neil, it has a very low bar to beat. I would vote for M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening. Nearly asked for my money back at the cinema. That was The Poisonous Trees, wasn't it? Salad Day says green. Sean Julie says, I think. Sean Julie says, wee wee. Sean, get out of my house. Salad says green. Dartha says green. Gary says purple. Mark says green, please. Hello, Mark. So lovely to have you back. The Turing Protocol says green's the best. Our little orc has arrived. Caprice, blue for Snow Witchery. Well, it does look as though green is the most popular. I don't have a cupcake. Oh, I have no cake at all in my house. Can you believe? Can you believe it? No cake this evening. But what we do have is our super long candles. But before we strike a match, no, we've got long matches, not super long candles. Before we strike a match, we have got Pew, the fire extinguisher, at hand. If anything happens, I can pull a key out and use this to extinguish. What's in the biscuit drawer? That's a really good question, Robbie. I've got some of those Lotus. Is that what they're called? Lotus biscuits, Biscoffs. Anyway, now I want to go and get biscuits, but I can't put a candle in a biscuit anyway. Why am I saying biscuit so much? It's not normal. Okay. So we've got massive long match. Lotus. I really want to go and get one now, but we're blooming live streaming, aren't we? Right. Ooh, fire. Do, do, do. Hey, Jim, are you in the chat? Did you like it when we showed Mike Lee your Primus game? Your Primus? Primark game. Well, that's gone out. And here we have the green candle. So cool. Alexa, turn off common. Makes it a bit darker. They are epic matches. Let's find a nice dark book to give us some background for the green. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know why it's a spooky noise. But the green candle is particularly lovely. I do like that green glow. Why don't they just make all candles different colours? If they can do this, why have normal candle colours? Answers on a postcard. Kind of hypnotising myself. Okay. Very spooky, very Caliban. Yes, Turing. Ow, flippin' egg. Okay, ow. Wax burn. The things we do for love, eh? Ouch, that really hurts. Okay, wax is gone. More expensive to produce colour candles. Yeah, you're probably right, Philip. Imagine if everyone came when I was just lighting a normal birthday cake candles. That's it. That's the gimmick. Happy birthday to us. Well, it's Elizabeth Barkley of Showgirl's birthday. Please do let us know your favourite and worst films as we go through the evening. I think it's now time to unleash the Snow Witch and re-enter her caverns. Can anybody remember what happened last time? Because I cannot. Let's get the game open. Okay. Here we go. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need my phone, aren't I, to look at the chat. Excuse me, you think I'd have this sorted out by now? I'm just going over here. I'm still with us. Ugh. Right. I think the hair is affecting my ability to function this evening. Oh no, not Forest of Doom. Caverns of the Snow Witch. Resume. Here we go. I've got the chat up. Neil, I remember we rescued a dwarf from a pit and he gave us some advice. Joe, good interview and now gaming. Big W. W, yeah, W's in the chat, friends. Neil, we met an illusionist and smashed his prism, then went through a skull passageway. We bloody did, didn't we? What are we like? Okay, so we are wearing a magic ring, which will enable us to resist the effects of freezing cold, and we did not cheat at all here. If you have not done so already, you may put on the silver ring or walk through to the next tunnel. I have a feeling we've already tried the silver ring on and we shouldn't. Can someone please remind us in the chat if we want this silver ring or not? I'm going to grab my biscuits. Baby, when you're gone. Alexa, turn on common. My biscuit, my biscuit. I've got a biscuit. One day, you will Riker into the chair with him looking on for the shelf. How dare you? That's not Riker. As if. Everybody knows. It's Will Wheaton. I really love Will Wheaton. I've told this story before, but my friend Jamie McKelvey, who is a comic book artist, was working with Will Wheaton on something when I had an operation, and Will Wheaton had just had an operation, and he sent me a note, and it was really nice, and I did a fangirl. Oh look, I've got a Warhammer Monthly. Shall I just see if that elf's in it real quick? No, we've got Demonifuge. We've got Titan Half-Life, script Dan Abnett, art Anthony Williams. Very cool. The Curse of Dubois. Some Warhammer fantasy there. Oh, and then there's like an editor's letters. Oh, what's the last comic? Blood Quest, Dead Calm. Oh, that was a very lovely little. Thanks for drawing attention to Riker, aka Will Wheaton. Okay. Sorry, chaps. I've just got a message, and I think they've commented on the Mike Lee video, and it said this popped up next to a video about Wong Kar Wai. Who knows? Okay. So I'm back in the chat. Philip, wasn't the silver ring very bad? Neil, check the adventure sheet for stats and items and advice. Okay, so our knowledge. We released a genie. He will turn us invisible once. We are hunting a Yeti for a 50 gold piece bounty. The copper ring allows you to summon a warrior once only. Beware the white rat. The gold ring enables the wearer to resist cold. Obedience collars force the wearer to obey the Snow Witch, and the 6 men were slain by a Yeti. We have gold ring, copper ring, backpack, cloak, leather armor, sling, and 2 iron balls. We are wielding a warhammer and a sword, and we have 8 provisions and 1 potion of fortune. We are currently at 19 stamina, 11 skill, and 10 luck. Not looking too bad. So there's our little recap. Neil, pretty sure the gold and copper were good, silver was bad. Neil, Will Wheaton is a fantastic human being. I agree. Sean Julie, well Wheaton. Oh my god, I love that. Tony, he looks very Riker from here. Hi Steve, Muscles and Minis is in the chat. Demonifuge, Sisters of Battle, I've just painted one of them. Lovely stuff, Steve. And you can see what Steve paints if you head on over and subscribe to his channel, which is Minis and Muscles. Demonifuge is really good, if a bit outdated now. Well, I think we are not going to use the silver ring, but we should go on and walk through to the next tunnel. You soon arrive at a crossroads in the tunnel. However, you have no time to examine the left and right branches as a strange humanoid is advancing towards you from straight ahead. Ooh, crystals. Before you stands a crystal warrior, one of the Snow Witch's personal guardians who's been sent to deal with you. He is made of quartz, which has been animated by the Snow Witch's sorcery. Edged weapons will not harm the crystal warrior. Your sword is useless. If you possess a warhammer, you may succeed in smashing the crystal warrior to pieces. Do we possess a warhammer? I mean, I feel like we are Warhammer well inspectors. Come on. Come on. The crystal warrior bears down upon you with surprising speed. You have no choice but to protect yourselves. You must fight. Here we go. Some light dice manipulation. Yeah. Oh, he's quite strong, this enemy. Have to do a little bit more heavy-handed dice manipulation. And he had loads of stamina, didn't he? He's a big bad. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit. Bad. Oh, Lord. Okay, we couldn't have won that one. Phew. Good thing we have a warhammer, says Jim. Gosh, that was bad. Sugar. Oh my gosh. The dice rolls are messing up. Okay. We're down to 11 stamina, peeps. That's more like it. What's chat up to? You fight these in Elden Ring. Oh, I have never played Elden Ring. Ulfgard, approximately 40,000 of them. Very good. They're only vulnerable to strike hammer weapons in Elden Ring 2. Very good. Okay. Let's turn to 148. You step over the pieces of broken quartz that were once the Crystal Warrior and carry on along the tunnel until it ends at a T-junction. We can go left or right. What will it be? It's time for you all to decide. Use your voice and make a choice. Will we go left or right? While I enjoy dunking a lovely lotus biscuit into my Darjeeling tea, because we're posh this eve. Robbie, do you watch the lives on your big TV too, or do you just watch interview videos on your big TV? Robbie, yes, lives on big TV. Ulfgard, it's been a few weeks since I made it to a stream. Hello. Hello, all. Hope life is treating you comparatively well. It's better now you've arrived, Ulfgard. Thank you for being here. Robbie says provisions. That's a good shout. And Neil says bookmark. Also a good shout. I think let's use 2. Okay. So a lot of lefts. Left. Sean says left. Lefties in the chat unite. And only Phil Collins has said right. Oh, as usual, Phil and Gary are aligned. They both said right. The Turing Protocol. I've never gotten lost when turning right. Or is it left? Memory is such a fickle thing. We know that. We know that. Okay. We're going left, everybody. The tunnel ends at a wooden door which opens when you turn the handle. You walk into a massive high-ceiling chamber which ends in a wall of ice. Oof. In the center of the chamber is an open marble sarcophagus with its lid propped open against its side. A white rat suddenly jumps out of the sarcophagus and runs towards you. It stops in front of you and starts to grow and change shape. Oh, Lord. So we do not possess any ground Minotaur horn. So we must turn to 223. Oh, my gosh. It is an ancient white dragon. How cool is this image? God, I absolutely love these books. The creature soon towers above you and develops a rough, white reptilian skin. Its neck extends to support a giant head with smoking nostrils, and wings protrude from its back. Before you stands an ancient white dragon. From its gaping maw issues a stream of freezing cold breath, aimed straight at us. We brace ourselves for the chilling blast. In leaping out of the way... Oh, yes! In leaping out of the way of the icy breath, you discover the gold ring protects you from this attack and weakens the dragon by removing 2 skill. Yes! That is a great ring. Phil Collins, I told you to go right, lol. Ulfgard, that is a good-looking dragon. Mark, I meant right, please? Neil, beware the white rat! Robbie, yes, Neil. Sean Julie, beware. Mark Hayward, I meant right, please. Very good, lol. The Turing Protocol. Oh, come on. It is, I agree again, W. I told you go right, lol. Dartharus. Dartharus has done an innuendo, which we do try and keep out of the chat, as I try and keep this PG-13, as quite often my nieces or my godsons might be lurking on this stream. So Dartharus, this is your first warning. Please try and keep it PG and stay away from innuendos. Thank you so much. Ulfgard, gonna have to show my D&D group this clip if they complain about the rat encounter last session. Quite right too, Ulfgard. They should suck it up. Just get on with it. Whatever the DM offers you, you must fight. And we have to fight this dragon. Oh gosh. Okay, that was a good extender roll. So the dragon's got skill 9, so they would have matched us at skill. So that gold ring has super helped us out. Woo! Isn't this going much better than the last enemy? Woo! Yeehaw! Okay, the final sword blow. You hit the white dragon, and we are triumphant! Woohoo! Excellent. So, intrigued by the open sarcophagus, you decide to walk over to examine it. Ooh, is this her? Are we here already? Oh my gosh. Sean, I'm here for the good intel, but the info on the white rat didn't help much. The Turing Protocol, surprisingly easier than the last guy. I agree. Robbie says, bookmark. As you approach the sarcophagus, a woman's eerie laughter echoes around the chamber. A beautiful woman wearing white fur slowly rises out of the sarcophagus, and when she smiles, you see the telltale fangs and realize with horror that the Snow Witch is a vampire. We do not have any garlic. So we must turn to 60. We need to do bookmarks. Bookmark, bookmark, bookmark. Bring it on. Okay. The Snow Witch climbs out of the sarcophagus and walks towards you with her mouth wide open. Her gaze is powerful and you hear a voice in your mind telling you to drop your sword and loosen your collar. No, we don't want a power collar on us. Roll 2 dice. I feel like we want lower than our skill score. Okay. You definitely passed the skill check. Yay! Let's see what happens. You quickly gather your thoughts and remember that a vampire can only be killed by driving a stake through its heart. Do we possess a carved rune stick? We do not. You panic as you realise that you are not carrying the weapons needed to slay a vampire. The Snow Witch gradually gains control of your mind and forces you to bare your neck in readiness for her to drink your blood. You will be her servant forever in the world of the undead. The end. Which does beg the question, if she's a vampire, why bother using iron collars to control people? Why don't you just buy everybody? But anyway, let's go back. Back. So, the last decision we made that may have taken us out of a space where we could find some stuff could be going right at this T-junction. Dartharus, perhaps it was really a rat just pretending to be a dragon. Ulfgard, that went exceptionally well. No, considering it was a dragon, I mean. I agree. The Turing Protocol. Vampires now. Everest Kale, sorry I had to go, but I'm staying on the stream. Welcome back, Everest. Tony, unlucky that the provisions we ate was not garlic bread. Philip, so a sword through her heart won't work. Robbie, oops. Eee, face. My salad days. Well, darn it. Sean, well, that escalated quickly. It is well annoying. Right, so let's go right. The tunnel ends at a wooden door which is locked. You press your ear to it and hear the sound of feet slowly shuffling across the floor. We have to go in because otherwise... Oh, fabulous! It's a zombie! A man comes to the door. His skin is a sickly grey-white colour. His vacant eyes and slow movements are definitely those of a mindless zombie. We're going to have to attack him because we need a stake. Okay, it's so interesting. I'm going to read this page. The zombie picks up a club from behind the door and shuffles forward to fight you. So it says we must fight. But it also says you may escape after 2 attack rounds by running back to the junction and going straight on down the tunnel. That's 3 times the books try and direct us back to the Snow Queen. This is just the kind of really lovely literary gameplay behind the scenes stuff. So it's 3 attempts to turn the player straight into the combat with the Snow Witch. Interesting. Let's have a fight then. Okay. Stamina 6, skill 6. Let's wrap this up quickly. Shit, why did I jump? Sorry, did I swear? Why did I jump when we had the perfect roll there? I think I'm getting nervous. Nervous because it's not going to plan. Woo! What if the stake is in like the first 5 rooms of the game? Ooh, okay. The zombie was probably in charge of the storeroom that the door opens into. Jars and bottles of various shapes and sizes line the walls, and many boxes and barrels are stacked up on the floor. You search quickly through them and find little of interest except for a jar of ground minotaur horn, some garlic, a box full of teeth, a jar of pickled lizard tails, and 4 large dragon eggs. So we definitely need the garlic, and the ground minotaur horn could help with the dragon. Philip says top 2 and 1 other. We're not playing countdown, Philip, but I agree. I think we need the ground minotaur horn for the dragon, and we need the garlic for the Snow Queen. And Tony says a mistake. Very good, finding the Snow Queen so early. Ulfgard, well, that's quite an assortment of very specific and presumably rare things. I agree. Robbie says smash the door and make a steak. Gary says, here, I thought if you could cut a vampire's head, that would deal with them. I guess they want you to find things to succeed. Gary says, Zombo, it's time to mumbo. We did make quick work of that zombie. Okay, so let's take... We've got the garlic and the ground minotaur horn. Let's bookmark here. And take dragon's eggs. Hey, Tuan and Lintu. Take the eggs. They might also be useful with the dragon. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this takes us back to the dragon room. You remember an old legend that ground minotaur horn is the only substance that can stop a metamorphosis spell from working. You quickly sprinkle all of the powder on the growing creature and relax a little as it shrinks back to a white rat again. The legend was true. Intrigued by the open sarcophagus, you decide to walk over and examine it. Okay, so this time we have garlic. No. So the only difference is you panic when you realise that you are not carrying the weapons needed to slay a vampire. The Snow Witch slowly overcomes her fear of garlic and gradually gains control of your mind, forcing you to bare your neck in readiness for her to drink your blood. You will be her servant forever in the world of the undead. That's rubbish. Gary, the jar of pickled lizard tails might be tasty. Neil, where is the steak? Says Robbie. Poor Neil, we put so much pressure on him. Sean says, ouchies. And Philip says, it's a bit harsh as you don't know she's a dragon till right at the end. So let's have a look at our map and look at the world. I'm just trying to see what junctions we could have maybe... Locked wooden door, storeroom. Okay, so let's go back a bit further. I'm not sure of the best way to remedy this, to be fair, everybody. I don't know how far back we need to go. So this has taken us back to the trapped dwarf. Neil, I'll have to search for a map online. Give me a couple minutes. Thank you so much, Neil. Surely a club's just an unfinished steak. It just needs a bit of whittling. Exactly. Sean, I didn't realise we travelled this far. Felt shorter. Interesting. I mean, we could restart the whole chapter. That's a little bit of an overkill. The fur trapper's hut. I mean, how far back? And I wonder if we've missed an information point also. Well, let's have a chat instead. So has anybody seen Wolverine versus Deadpool? Because I have. I went to see it today and it was really good. Anyone else see it? Yes, Saladay saw it. It made me laugh so much. It made me a bit emotional at the end. But what a surprise. Is anybody planning to go see Deadpool versus Wolverine. Yeah. Hey, Aleph, welcome to the chat. Hello, hello. Yeah, just a massive thank you again to Fat Rascal and Neil Adams for the gifts of 10 Mirror Mango YouTube memberships. Fat Rascal, I really hope everything's going okay with your parents. Page 187 says the marvellous Neil. Did we bookmark that? We're gonna have to start bookmarking every single page. I've got a bad feeling about this. Do you know what the encounter is on page 187, Neil? Okay, the obedience collar elf. What happens if we lie? Oh, he just won't help us. Page 156 close, says Tony. Okay, so the ugly man sneers as you draw your sword. Anyone else having like temporal whiplash? My brain stopped working. Page 366, turn left, I think, says Phil. Have we got 366? We've got 36. I mean, we could go back quite far and wait and see if we come across any of these options. It's a mystery. I'm gonna speed run it from this point. So this is where we got the rings. Okay, so that's too late. That's far too late. Okay. Demon. Where is the demon? Oh, this is very dull, isn't it? We don't have a magic flute. I know, but I feel so bad. Poor Neil always has to yoink us out of the wells when we fall down them without the bucket. Okay, so well, this is page 72. It's not back that far, but further back than when you are, says Neil. Okie dokie. Okay, so this is the hut. So you've got a warhammer and a spear. got to the Yeti. We are carrying a spear. Okay, we rolled a 6. Damn it, that was a trick. If we'd rolled a 1, it would have hit the Yeti. Anybody getting deja vu? Robbie, can't we just find a nice well to inspect and forget the whole thing? I agree. At least we know we're going to win all the combat encounters through sheer cheating. Speed run, run. Speed run, run. Okay. Okay. Three, 6, 3. Okay. So let's put a bookmark here. You make your way slowly up a mountain until you reach a rock face that's too steep to climb. I bet we turned left. So maybe let's turn right this time. Let's drink some of this liquid. Yay! Okay. A mountain elf. We've got the elf's cloak. Okay, we're on page 106. Neanderthal and the gnome. I think we should bookmark here. Oh, no. And I think we should go in the kitchen and get whatever we can. Or should we attack them this time and see if we get anything out of it? Let's see. I've just become so merciless. Attack, says Robbie and Neil. A well that serves drinks, lol. So dramatic, the fight music. I love it. Yay! Oh, we're on our way. See, because we chose to be kind and take the cake, we lost the opportunity to kill the Snow Queen, the Snow Witch. So this game, you need to be a bad person. Okay, so let's bookmark here. I want to do all the things. We're in free fall now. Let's do all the things. Read the runes, says Philip. Okay, so we have the runes in our backpack. We're gonna smell the rose because I'm Mira. Yay! Despite being withered, the rose smells fresh and fragrant. As you inhale, you feel as though you are breathing new life into your lungs. You gain 3 stamina points. Yes, roses. Cake or death, says Jim. Exactly. Exactly, Jim. Read the book. Let's blow the flute. You blow the flute and a jolly tune comes from it without your having to play a note. So we've got the magic flute that we can use to trick the prism guy. Let's save this here in case this book does us harm. Ah, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that if the book's going to have a hidden tiny needle that grazes us and gives us 4 poison. Not us. Okay, so we can just continue. Okay, we're wearing a cloak. Test our luck. Very good. Continue. Is this that T-junction? Yes, it's the dwarf. He gives us the sling. We have a magic flute, so we don't have to fight him. We walk into the tunnel. Oh, as soon as you step into the tunnel, an iron grill drops down behind you, barring your retreat. The man laughs out loud. Ha 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 ha! You were foolish to think you could trick me so easily. When all the world can see you are not wearing your obedience collar. Now, intruder, you are trapped. That's okay, maybe we wanted to go there anyway. The Turing Protocol. Moral of the story. Violence is indeed a question with one answer. Yes. So very grimdark. Philip Collins. Read the runes. Read the room. Cake or death, says Jim. My Salad Day says, don't cast the runes. Gary. Well, doesn't that just take the cake? I agree. Neil. Don't read the book. Too late, but we did bookmark. Ulfgard. I don't know that I like that. Makes too many key items exceptionally easy to miss. Oh, sugar balls. Okay. Okay, so we've done that. We're wearing a cloak. Test the luck. Oh, we need low. Okay. Turn to the left. Help the dwarf. Take the sling. Attack him with a sword. Okay, we've saved a genie. Okay, we've got a bookmark here. This is 72. Oh. An iron door. Oh my god, that's so harsh. It just trapped us in a dead end. Okay, we're back at the T-junction. Let's check we've got everything we need. No, we don't have the genie. Christ on a bike, this is hard. Okay. Is anyone else having time travel trauma? Neil says Skull Mouth Tunnel. Great. Okay, we will do that. I'm getting better at this. Turn left. Help the dwarf. Attack him. Smash the prism. Enter the tunnel with the skull mouth. Wish to try on the rings. We want the gold ring. Can you all see this as quickly, or do you need me to read this through? Okay, Crystal Warrior. Yeah, I can see Neil's explaining the whole function behind the fighting fantasy. They wanted you to reread and reread and reread the book. And some books are better than others for that, because some books, you know, the paths are really varied, and other books you'd have to just repeat and repeat the same story. I think they were all fairly direct though. Draw. Another draw. This Crystal Warrior is tough. And we get to listen to all the battle music on repeat. Look at that, double six, we like that. The Turing Protocol, this feels like Happy Death Day. Well, at least we're happy, we're all together. You're good, keep going, says Gary. Okay, thank you, Gary. We'll finish this sucker up tonight. Woohoo! Okay, so we need to go right here. Knock on the door. Attack him. Fight! And again. Bookmark, please, says Robbie. I will. I don't give Robbie a heart attack. Yay! Okay, bookmark. Okay, so we need the Minotaur horn. Okay, let's just bookmark this. We're going to take the garlic. Does anybody have any really, really strong feelings on what else we should take? I'm just going to take these to top up our stats. Yeah, I think a big part of this is making the maps. But remember, this was the 80s. Okay, so if no one's got any big strong feelings, let's pick up the dragon's eggs. Oh, Turing and Darthrus, too late. We should take the box of teeth just to freak people out. Next time, Gadget. I'm so sorry, there might be a little bit of a lag this eve. Okay, so we can use the ground Minotaur. We have got some garlic. And we possess a... Yay! If your skill is higher than 10, turn to 4. Oh my god, that is so harsh! Can you imagine if you hadn't had a skill of 10 for the whole game? You could not win this. That's so harsh. Okay, the stake pierces the Snow Witch's heart and her death wail makes you shudder. She starts to decompose, and soon all that is left is a pile of dust on the floor. You see a vague shape in the wall of ice at the end of the chamber and decide to investigate. Who's this dude? Wowie zowie. You see frozen into the ice wall an ornate trunk open and filled with gold and jewels. You hack away at the ice until you reach the trunk. Well done, us. Little tomb looters. A golden idol is the first thing you pick up, but suddenly it bursts out of your hands and changes into a golden warrior, a centennial left to guard the treasure. What a nasty little surprise. Yes, Caprice. Oh my, a surprise boss. Sean, that's some fancy armour. Robbie says, do teeth make skeletons? And My Salad Day says, ooh, Harryhausen. The Turing Protocol. Why can't we have nice things? Not another one. I would just want to say a massive thank you to the 25 people who've stuck with us through the chat this evening. We do get a lot less people coming in summer. And I'm so stoked everyone's hanging out, especially after we're doing a double with the Mike Lee video as well. Yay! Also, can I just say how cute it was in the Mike Lee chat? When everyone realised that Mike Lee was in the chat, it went so quiet and someone even deleted a comment. And then slowly people started coming in and saying nice things and Mike was chatting back. And I just thought that was the cutest thing that everyone was like, oh! You know, we all had that moment of Mike Lee is here. Yeah, but how lovely was that? Subcommandant 73, welcome. Lord Mumbles with that helmet, absolutely. Although his skill's not big. Yes, we win. Oh, now this is an interesting one, my dear friends. The guardian of the Snow Witch's treasure is dead, and you are free to help herself to her riches, although there is a limit to how much we can carry. We may fill our backpack with gold pieces. However, for each 150 you take, you will have to remove one item from your backpack and leave it behind. So chat, this is intense. Do we take all 600? Do we take 450? Do we take 300? Do we take 150, or do we reconsider and leave all the gold pieces? Bearing in mind that we have 50 gold pieces bounty to pick up. So I'd love to hear your ideas and suggestions in the chat, please. Wow. We've got a lot of differing opinions, folks. Okay. So, Sub-Commandant says 300. Tuono Lintu says, so, are we looters or tourists? Good question. Aleph says 600. Erevis says, everything! Ulfgard, I think we should at least keep the dragon eggs. My salad days, leave it all. Phil says 300. Tony says, check backpack inventory. This is what we have. Aleph, gold is cursed. Neil says 150. 300. Half isn't too cheeky, right? Says Caprice. Darterus, what's in our pack that we can leave behind? Robbie, take it all. We can buy a new well inspector at headquarters. Mark Hayward, we went to save people, so I reckon we leave it, please. Gary says leave it. So we have got a bookmark here. Don't get rid of dragon eggs. Tony says cursed gold, take none. We could leave the gold ring because we've used that already, right? We could leave the garlic and we could leave the rune stick. So that is... We can always sell the dragon eggs. Neil, gold is worthless if we're dead, just saying. Sean says, take 300 and use the garlic. Lose the garlic and the rune stick. Okay, let's do that. Let's try that. Oh, these are the choices it's giving us. It's not letting us throw other things away. That's interesting, isn't it? Okay. The iron things were for killing the giant. So we could throw away the sling. Ooh. Just as you finish filling your backpack, you hear the sound of running feet coming down the tunnel towards the chamber. You stand up and draw your sword, wondering if you can survive much more hard combat. Two men suddenly appear at the door, a dwarf and an elf, but they do not look as though they are about to attack you. They are smiling broadly and they both try to speak at once. The elf finally taking command. You've killed her! We are free! We will soon be able to take off our obedience collars. Now we wish to repay you, friend, by helping you escape. You cannot leave the caverns by the way you came, because the Snow Witch's followers are waiting for you, and the tunnels are alive with goblins. Our fellow elves and dwarfs are battling against them now to give you time to flee. We must waste no more time. To your surprise, the elf walks straight towards the cavern wall opposite the door and appears to pass right through it. Another of the Snow Witch's illusions, comments the dwarf. An escape route she never got the chance to use. The trouble is, we've never used it either. The dwarf laughs to himself and walks towards the wall, you following behind. Walking through the illusion, you find yourself in a narrow torchlit tunnel which you walk down in single file. It soon ends at a junction and you discuss which way to turn. Okay. I think that's a good time to leave it here. It means that we may have a... It means that we have a tiny little bit left to do, and yeah, I'm not quite ready to say goodbye to this journey. I didn't want to rush an ending, even if it's only like a couple of moves. But I'm feeling, because it's asked us to drop some objects that we're going to have to play on. Skyrim door. Typical snow wish, says Everest. Left is best, right is a fight. Cliffhanger, says Robbie. Yeah, it's super hot. Historita Jamaldus, I have some stuff that could fill a live if it ends quickly next week. Jim, is it Let's React? Because we need to do a Let's React video again soon. Subcommandant, a Duff ending. Historitus Jamaldus. Yeah, it's interesting. When I do a Let's React video, sometimes they get quite a lot of views. I think the ones that I do on live get around 1,000 views, and when I did one quite close after release, it got 4,000 views. So that was pretty exciting. I'm excited for the ending too, Everest Kale. To own in Lin 2, escape next time. That sounds good. I'll try to be there. Been working the weekends. I know, weekends is rubbish. I did loads of work yesterday till about midnight so I could be ready for today and get the video ready. There's a bunch of stuff in the React playlist and a tier list game for Warhammer characters. Oh yeah, we started to play. Dartharus, did I miss Show Me the Minis? No, that is happening on Wednesday night. I'm so excited. Nick has created a whole beautiful presentation using slides, and it's going to be really fabulous. So please do join Show Me the Minis on Wednesday night. I'm wearing some of my merch. The warp made me do it. Yeah, please do contribute to the channel, which is me, and keep us in candles. You know, I really want to give my lovely Pew some googly eyes and keep him safe at night, and maybe buy more fire safety things. So yeah, love all your money. Please do contribute by buying merch or subscribing or doing the membership thing or the super thanks. And thank you so much to Fat Rascal, Robbie, Neil, everyone who contributed across this whole evening. Thank you so much everyone who joined in with the Mike Lee chat. I think that was one of my favourite chats of all time. It was just so beautiful that everyone got to be together in the room. Oh, goodbye Salad Days, thank you so much. Is it time for goodbyes? Ulfgard, this was delightful as always. We were so happy that you got to come along, Ulfgard. Sean, I'm excited for Show Me the Minis too. Yay! Please all go and follow Grey Primer as well. I haven't met him. He seems like a really nice chap. Let's hope, you know, I think he's going to be a good guest. Thank you so much, Robbie. Really lovely to have you in the chat as always, and thank you for your contribution as always. Goodbye. Oh, Tony says, Show me the minnows. That's so cute. Maybe we can do that. Everest Kale, what time is it in the UK? Right now, it's 9:21 at night, Everest. Philip, thanks for the stream and the Mike Lee interview class. As always, Mira, thank you. Please all pray that Dan Abnett and Chris Raitt get back to me, because I think they're very busy this summer and I really want to interview them again. Thank you so much, Mark Hayward, the politest man in Warhammer. Take care yourself. Everest, yay. Thank you for thanking for those gifted memberships. They super bump me up on this channel. It makes me feel so happy. There's a notification on the channel to show when the mini starts. Yes, if you look on my page, go to my live, you can set a notification on the Show Me the Minis video, which is scheduled. It's up there already. I'm so organised. Okay. All right then, my dear lovelies. So have a really lovely evening. And, oh yay, Gary. Oh, don't forget, if you're a book club member, on tomorrow night we are discussing Book Lines by Chris Raitt. So yeah, hope we've all finished reading that, and I hope we all know who done it. Not saying anything. Lovely to see you all. Have a lovely evening. Caprice, oh, I'd love to see the horses. Hope they're looking beautiful. Okay, adieu, a biento. Bloodlines, Starry Eyes. Historita Jamaldus, did you like the bit when I showed Mike Lee your Primark game? Jim, are you still there? Oh, that's upside down, isn't it? Another great Chris Raitt book. Yeah, super cool. And you got to speak to Mike directly. So I'll have another look for the Warhammer magazines that you gave me as well, Jim. They're in here somewhere, but as you know, my flat is chaos. Okay, gentle people, I will wander off into the night, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. It's nearly dark here in the UK. And yeah, see you all very soon, I hope. Take good care of yourselves. Book club tomorrow. Show me the minis on Wednesday. And yes, Historita Jamaldus has the honour of being exterminated by Mike for dad jokes. What an ending to a magnificent evening. Good night, all.